Hi, I'm Emily Johnson, founder of Polaris Capital Advisors.
I'm David Kroll, and I'm the Senior Regional Manager for Mortgage Network.
And welcome to Money Matters, where we aim to inspire your financial confidence. Please stick with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Money Matters. I'm Emily Johnson, founder of Polaris Capital Advisors. I want to begin this segment by stating yet again that I firmly believe that everyone can benefit from quality financial advice and that everyone needs a financial advisor. This is our month of the graduate. And yes, this is mine. I did find it in my closet. So, we always get our ideas from you, our viewers, and of course from our clients. So this month we're going to be discussing our kids, our grandkids, and how to best invest in their future. Today our focus is going to be on 529 plans, also probably called 529 college savings plans, as I'm sure you've heard in the past. I firmly believe that this is the best option for saving for your child's or your grandchild's college education. Why is that? For these three reasons, and we're going to dig into each one. The first is because they are tax friendly. Nobody likes taxes, right? Well, maybe Uncle Sam does, but most of us do not like taxes. One of the biggest benefits of a 529 plan is that when you contribute to a 529 plan for the benefit of a child, of a grandchild, you receive a state tax deduction for that contribution. So if you make a $1,000 contribution to your grandchild's 529 plan, you will get in most cases, a 7% deduction on that, because in South Carolina, our state tax is somewhere between 5 and 7% depending on your income. You'll get a 5 to 7% deduction for that contribution. Does it make a big difference? Not necessarily, but it does. It's something, it's the little things that matter, and that's one of the things that is a real benefit of 529 plans, and that's a specific benefit to your state 529 plan. Another tax benefit is that the funds inside a 529 plan grow tax deferred, much similar to your IRA, to your 401k, if you've experienced anything like that. The funds and the growth inside of a 529 grow tax deferred. So if you place sales, any income that comes in, all of that income is received tax-free or tax deferred. And the third tax benefit is when the funds come out of a 529, as long as they are used for college or college-related expenses, the funds come out tax-free. So you've basically gotten a benefit for contributing to the plan from a tax perspective. The funds grow tax-free, and then when you remove the funds from the account, if they're used for the appropriate reason, they're also tax-free. So you get a lot more bang for your buck with a 529 plan, for example, than you would with just a standard custodial type account where you're going to be paying taxes above a certain rate. And another issue there is that you're going to lose control. But those are some of the biggest tax benefits that we have with a 529 plan. The next big benefit is that they are user-friendly. And that goes for the contributions, it goes for ease of use as you're making contributions, it goes for setting it up, and it goes for actually removing the funds at the end of the day. So contributions and setting up the plan, very, very easy. I'm a fan of the South Carolina plan. I don't have any dog in the race, but I really like the South Carolina Future Scholar Plan. You can look that up online. You can go to your financial advisor. It's easy to set up. You can set it up with as little as $50 and set up recurring monthly payments if you would like to. And anybody can contribute. So it's a great birthday present. It's a great graduation present. It's something that, you know, perhaps grandma and grandpa might want to make a contribution to on an annual basis if that's something that is within your family values. It's very, very easy. Anyone can contribute once the plan is set up. Another interesting fact also about 529 plans is that they're actually owned by the adult, so to speak. They're either owned by the parent, perhaps the grandparent. They could be owned by the guy down the street. It doesn't really matter. But it is for the benefit of the child. So the interesting fact is, if you're applying for financial aid, for example, all of a child's assets are considered eligible for use in college. A parent's assets, or a grandparent's asset, a custodian's assets, are not. Only a portion of their assets are considered eligible for use for college. So what that does is it increases the amount of financial aid that most students are eligible to receive. They may or may not want to use it, they may or may not need to use it, but at least it increases their eligibility because those assets that are inside of a 529 are viewed as the asset of the parent, not necessarily the asset of the child, like a custodial plan, for example. So those are two ways that I feel that these are really user-friendly plans. And the last aspect is that they're really family-friendly. And I mean a few things by that. First, when I say anybody can contribute, it's a great gifting aspect or a great gifting tool for grandparents, for aunts and uncles, for anybody who is looking to gift assets to a child, to a sibling, anybody basically that is looking to need or is going to need college funds. So the maximum gift in 2018 is $15,000 before it starts going towards what's called your unified credit. We don't need to talk about it, but $15,000. For a married couple, that's $30,000. So if you are a grandmother or grandfather or a married couple that is looking to contribute to your grandkids' education, you can contribute up to $30,000 to these accounts without it actually impacting your estate plan at all. It's a great, great, great gifting tool, something that can be used in the future. So that's one way that they're family friendly. Another way that they're family friendly is that the assets inside the plan can be used for anybody within the bloodline. So what does that mean? Well, if Jack or Susie, grows up and they decide, you know what, I don't want to go to college. I just, I want to, take my motorcycle and go out to Baja. Fine, that's totally fine. But you know what? Jack or Susie might have a sibling, they might have a cousin, anybody in their bloodline. Those funds inside the 529 can now be used for that child. It can even go up the bloodline. Grandma and grandpa can use the funds. Mom and dad can use the funds. Anybody within that bloodline can use those funds. So I think that that's a great benefit because some families, you have 2, 3 kids, you're just not sure. One child might not be looking to go to a 4-year education, or one child might be looking to go on to some other kind of a professional degree. So you can use these funds any way that really fits your family. So I think they're really family friendly in that regard. And that gets me to sort of the last point that's actually not on our slide here, and that is that these funds can be used when you remove the funds from the account. They can be used for any kind of college-related expense. That doesn't mean a 4-year liberal arts university only. That means summer programs. That means it means summer study abroad. It means books. It means 2-year technical programs. It means graduate school. Any of those types of programs that are education-related, these funds can be used for. So how do you find out more about this? Well, as I said, you can certainly call your financial advisor. There are lots and lots of 529 plans that are available. Any one of them is going to be a great resource and a great opportunity for you to save for your child or your grandchild's education. As I said, because we're in South Carolina, I'm biased to the South Carolina plan, which is, again, 529. It's called the Future Scholar 529 plan. You can look that one up. Lots of information available there. Again, very, very easy to set up. If you want to learn more of the details, there's some fantastic college-based, college savings websites that you can also use. If you want any examples of those, please give me a call. I'm more than happy to discuss them with you. And again, very easy to set up, very easy to use, and a tremendous benefit to your family and to your child and your grandchild who might be college-bound in the future. So that concludes our section on 529 plans. I hope that this has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next week. I love hearing from you. I love your ideas, and we look forward to working with you. Have a great week.